Guardians and the City Age. The attacks of the Fallen made survival a greater concern than the ideological squabbles, bringing an end to the faction wars. The city saw a rise of a new government, the Consensus. Consisting of the Vanguard and the city's factions who could peacefully coexist, they coordinated the construction of the wall and expansion of the city. The Consensus governed humanity's last outpost together with the Speaker, a powerful priest with an unknown connection to the Traveller and its ghosts. During the time of transition from the Dark Age to the City Age, Guardians developed diverse ways of wielding their light. These combat styles were the first differences between Guardians and progressed into the classes as we know them today. Warlocks, students of the nature of light and dark, Titans, defenders and builders of the walls, and Hunters, the scouts and explorers of unknown lands. As the walls of the city rose, so too rose the enemies of the light. The Fallen launched a massive attack against the last city in a desperate attempt to end it before it began and to reclaim the Traveller's glory for themselves. However, the Guardians had a unifying purpose and the strength to see it carried out. When the Fallen attacked the 6 gateways into the city in a massive coordinated assault, the Guardians fought back. This was the first demonstration of the Guardians' resilience and determination. 4 Titan orders were tasked to defend the 6 fronts, and not a single front fell to the Fallen army. With this defence, Guardians proved themselves legends. The Warlocks Osiris and Toland, the Lords of Iron, and Saint 14 and more showed how powerful they were. The Fallen were thoroughly beaten and they retreated. More than anything, the Battle of 6 Fronts showed that Guardians truly were champions of the light, and they continue to strive to honour that legacy. The Iron Lords, seeking a way to further the survival of the city, sought out an ancient technology rumoured to be buried below the Cosmodrome, Siva. A Golden Age technology, the Lords wanted to use it to create another Golden Age. As hundreds of Iron Lords entered what we now call the Plague Lands to find the Siva facility, Rasputin unleashed his might to protect the Siva replication chamber beneath the Cosmodrome. Only 9 Iron Lords made it to the facility. They thought they had found salvation, but instead Siva turned on them, infecting their weapons and turning the wielders on each other. The Iron Lords desperately fought to contain Siva, and in the end Jolda sealed the Siva complex by sacrificing herself and her fellow lords. Saladin, caught outside the gate into the complex, watched as the doors of the complex closed shut and his friends were sealed away forever. He returned to the city a broken man, forever keeping a vigil for Siva's return. In an effort to keep Siva buried for all eternity, Saladin went to great lengths to erase anything related to it from the Vanguard records. As time passed, Lord Saladin became Vanguard commander with his protégés Shax and Zavala. Osiris became the Vanguard warlock and was taken under the wing of the Speaker. Osiris became obsessed with the things that threatened the now peaceful city and sent out Kabir and his team to investigate the legends of the Vault of Glass. Only a hunter named Bahanin would return from Kabir's team, speaking of Vex and impossible machinery that controlled the flow of time. Osiris also challenged the beliefs of the Speaker and the origins of the Guardians, and soon left the last city in exile. After his exile, Osiris also travelled to Mercury, a planet turned machine by the Vex. Fearing disaster, the Speaker sent Saint 14 after him. Saint 14 was never seen again. Osiris's fate is unknown, but rumours and teachings by the disciples of Osiris hint at him still living with insight into both the Vex and the Hive. Fearing more enemies could attack the city, the Vanguard turned attention outwards, searching for threats before they could arrive. What they found was Earth's own moon infested by the Traveller's ancient enemy, the Hive.